Namaste, friends. As we had discussed earlier, desire being the root cause of creating blockages for us in the path to spiritual progress, or the means through which we are distracted from our goal of God communion. Another outcome of having desires is that it brings with it its evil cousin of anger. And the anger happens when the desires that we uphold, either of name, fame, money, or even the aspiration to have control over people around you, when that does not get fulfilled, anger creeps out of its state of inertia. We lash out at people. We seethe within us because we are sometimes jealous that the desire that we uphold is getting fulfilled for others. We cannot stand people who are questioning us. We almost automatically become rude even without our knowledge. And that is extremely detrimental to our spiritual progress. Forget about spiritual progress. It is in fact going down or demotion from our earlier state, which we have so painstakingly built by our discipline, by our practices of chanting and meditation. We are cleansing our process. But when anger comes in, the layers of distortions, the layers of obstruction from our soul qualities increases. We are not able to see our soul qualities anymore because it is distorted like the stains on mirror. We are standing there trying to find that beauty and peace and happiness, which is our soul quality, but we are not able to see that reflection. In its place, we see a distorted figure which is ugly, which does not depict the reality, the ultimate reality, which is that of a soul, which is bright, which is positive, which is seeming or is flowing with energy, is loving. All that beauty gets lost because we have desire, and the unfulfilled desire results in anger. And when for a beginner, for an aspirant who is taking baby steps towards God realization, without his knowledge, all this happens. And I'm saying without knowledge because when the consciousness or the mindfulness is not there of what I'm thinking, how I'm executing those thoughts, and how I am behaving in this whole process, then we almost get into a rut and get habitually angry. And if you are tuned to your body, you might notice when you are angry, all your physical processes gets deranged. First of all, your breath becomes shallow. You might feel palpitation. You might feel something shoot up in your head. And these are all negative reactions. You might feel shaking of your hand. And this is not a pleasant feeling, I'm sure. And when you are tuned with your body, you can perceive all these reactions, which makes you even more unhappy because anger is taking you away from the beauty of the soul, which was making you happy. So anger might give you a momentary sense of power when you have shouted at your subordinate, when you have arm twisted someone to behave as per your requirement. But honestly speaking, it just breeds unhappiness within. And if you are honest to yourself, I'm sure you will recognize that your soul, through buddhi, is telling you this is wrong. What you are doing is wrong. But then your ego stops you. If you increase your sense of honesty to yourself, at least starts acknowledging what is wrong and maybe apologize for what you have done wrong. And that honesty is what God is looking out for. We all have fallen at some point or the other, but be honest to your thoughts, to your feelings, to your actions, and only then there is scope for improvement. And God will not accept you with even a small speck of dust on you. You have to cleanse yourself of all these negative emotions, such as anger, and only then you can reach the abode that you are aspiring for. I wish all of you luck in this path. Namaste.